Hey there and welcome to this video. This is the first part of my series on funk guitar, and in this episode I'll show you the basics. That means how to use a simple minor 7th chord to become one with the rhythm section, in this case especially with the drums. Once again, you can download a very helpful free PDF step-by-step guide if you click on the link in the video description or the first pinned comment. Sound-wise, if you're using a humbucker guitar, try playing with the toggle switch in the middle position so that you have both pickups activated here. This gives you more of a funky percussive sound than either playing with just the neck or the bridge pickup. If you're using a Strat-like guitar and you have a 5-way selector switch, try playing the in-between settings, so either the first one or the second one. This sounds really cool and fits well when you play funk grooves. When you play funk guitar, it's more important how you play your chords or single note lines than how many notes you play. So for our first exercise, I have a simple 16th note based rhythm pattern that we play over muted strings. So take a look at the tab here. I created this exercise for you to count along to it, which is why you can see all the accents written out above. So in this case, it's 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. And I'll first play you this with 60 beats per minute and then with 90 beats per minute. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. One E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. If the 90 beats per minute version is still too fast for you, make sure to play along with the 60 beats per minute version and then move your metronome up until you can play along with the 90 beats per minute exercise. What's really important is that your strumming hand won't feel exhausted after playing these exercises. So take your time and don't move up with the metronome too fast. With exercise number 2, we will start separating the strings. So in this variation, we play 2 16th notes on the bottom strings and then 2 16th notes on the top strings, and then alternate between those. So it's 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. One E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Next, here's a variation of this exercise. Now we play 4 16th notes on the bottom strings and 4 16th notes on the top strings. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. One E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Before we move on to our next exercise, let me show you the chord we will be using for the next couple of episodes. This here is a C minor 7th chord. And you play this by fretting your root note with your thumb, muting the A string either with your thumb or with the tip of your index finger, and then play the 7, the minor 3rd, the 5th, and the octave, all with your index finger. And before I'll show you our first drum groove, what we are going to do here is always separate the bass note from the high notes in accordance with what the drummer is playing. So now let's jump into our hydrogen drum machine and let me show you the first drum groove. As you can see here, we have 2 different drum patterns. The first one is with 3 bass drum accents. One on the 1, the second one on the 2 end, and then another one on the 3 end. Then we'll have 2 accents with the snare on the 2 and the 4. So whenever we hear our bass drum, we'll play the root note of our chord, and whenever we hear the snare, we play the top strings. And then there's this simple eighth note rhythm pattern played here on the closed hi-hat. The variation of this includes another bass drum accent here on the one and, which we will also play here in the second pattern. Alright, check out the tab here. Our first pattern goes 1, 2, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is all played using downstrokes, very easy to play, but maybe a bit tricky for some of you when you play this with the drum groove. Here's the variation of it. It's 1 and 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So here's our first example played with 60 beats per minute, and after that I'll play it for you with 90 beats per minute as well. And finally, I have another variation here of the groove where we play 4/16 notes at the end of every measure. So our first variation is 1, 2, and 4, E, and A. And the variation of this, 1 and 2 and 4, E, and A. And that's it for today. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like me to talk about. And please help this channel grow by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.